When your cat slowly blinks at you after scratching your hand, it is not just being cute, it is actually saying sorry. Cats have a complex communication system that most people completely misunderstand, and one of the most fascinating parts of that system is how they express regret and try to repair the bond with you. This video is for information purposes only. It is not professional advice. For any concerns about your pet, please consult a qualified veterinarian. Understanding how cats apologize requires us to first understand that cats do not think like humans. They do not feel guilt in the way we do, but they absolutely recognize when the social bond with you has been disrupted, and they have specific behaviors they use to restore that connection. The slow blink is one of the most powerful apology signals a cat can give you. When a cat looks at you and slowly closes its eyes, then opens them again, it is showing complete trust. In the wild, closing your eyes near another creature is incredibly risky. So when your cat does this after a conflict, it is essentially saying that it trusts you and wants peace between you both. But the slow blink is just the beginning. Cats have an entire vocabulary of reconciliation behaviors that most people never notice. One of the most common apology behaviors is the head bump or head rub. After your cat has done something that upset you, or after you have accidentally stepped on its tail, you might notice it coming up to you and gently bumping its head against your leg or hand. This is not random affection. This is your cat actively trying to re-establish the bond. When cats rub their heads on you, they are depositing scent from glands located on their face. This scent marking is how cats create a family scent profile. By rubbing on you after a conflict, your cat is literally trying to blend your scents back together, recreating that sense of belonging and safety. The timing of this behavior is crucial. If your cat head bumps you within minutes of a negative interaction, it is absolutely an apology behavior. Your cat is saying it wants things to go back to normal between you. Another powerful apology signal is the exposed belly. When a cat rolls over and shows you its stomach after tension between you, this is an extreme display of vulnerability and trust. The belly is the most vulnerable part of a cat's body, containing all vital organs with no protective ribcage. In the wild, a cat would never expose its belly to a potential threat. So when your cat does this after you have been upset with it, your cat is showing you that it does not see you as a threat and wants to restore trust. It is important to note that this does not always mean your cat wants a belly rub. It is about the display itself, the communication of trust and submission. Many people misunderstand the tail position as just a mood indicator, but it is also a key part of cat apologies. After a conflict, a cat that wants to apologize will often approach you with its tail held high in a question mark shape. This is a friendly, non-threatening posture that signals positive intentions. If the tail is also quivering slightly at the tip while held high, this is an even stronger sign of affection and desire to reconnect. Your cat is essentially waving a white flag, showing that it comes in peace and wants the relationship tension to dissolve. Bringing you gifts is another apology behavior that people often misinterpret. If your cat brings you a toy, or in outdoor cats, a dead animal, shortly after a conflict, this is not random. This is a peace offering. In cat social structure, sharing resources is a bonding behavior. Your cat is trying to contribute something valuable to repair the relationship. Even if the gift is something you do not want, like a mouse, the intention behind it is pure reconciliation. Your cat is using the most valuable currency it has to show you that it cares about maintaining the bond. Grooming behavior is another subtle but significant apology signal. If your cat starts licking your hand, arm, or even your hair after you have been upset with it, this is a direct attempt to soothe and reconnect. Cats groom each other to strengthen social bonds and reduce tension. When your cat grooms you, it is treating you like family and trying to restore harmony. The grooming might be gentle and brief, but the message is clear. Your cat is saying that it values the relationship and wants to make things right between you. Vocalization patterns also change when a cat is apologizing. You might notice your cat making soft chirping sounds, gentle meows, or that distinctive trilling noise that sounds like a cross between a meow and a purr. These are all friendly, non-threatening sounds designed to get your positive attention. Cats reserve these softer vocalizations for beings they trust and care about. After a conflict, using these sounds is your cat's way of saying it wants positive interaction, not more tension. It is reaching out verbally to bridge the gap that the conflict created. The speed and intensity of purring can also indicate an apology. A cat that approaches you purring loudly after tension is trying to use one of its most powerful calming tools. Purring is not just about contentment. Cats also purr when they are stressed or trying to self-soothe, and they purr to soothe others. When your cat purrs at you after conflict, it is trying to calm both itself and you, creating an atmosphere where reconnection is possible. It is emotional regulation and relationship repair happening simultaneously. Physical proximity is another key indicator. A cat that wants to apologize will reduce the distance between you, but it will do so carefully. You might notice your cat sitting just a little closer than usual, or positioning itself where it can see you, even if it is not touching you yet. This gradual approach is your cat testing the waters, seeing if the relationship is safe to fully re-engage. As you respond positively, the cat will come closer, eventually returning to normal contact distance. This careful negotiation of space is relationship repair in action. Some cats will also use what behaviorists call displacement grooming as part of their apology process. You might see your cat suddenly start grooming itself excessively after a conflict. This is not ignoring you. This is your cat managing its own stress about the disrupted bond while staying in your presence. The fact that your cat chooses to stay near you while self-soothing, rather than hiding away, shows that it wants to maintain connection despite the tension. It is working through its own emotional response while keeping you in its social circle. The kneading behavior, where cats push their paws in and out against a soft surface, is another apology and bonding signal. Adult cats knead because it is a behavior from kittenhood associated with nursing and safety with their mother. When your cat needs you or needs nearby after conflict, it is regressing to that safe, connected state. This is your cat saying it wants to feel that deep security and bond with you again. It is one of the most emotionally vulnerable things a cat can do, and it is a clear signal of wanting to repair the relationship. Following you from room to room is another behavior that intensifies after conflict. A cat that wants to apologize will often become your shadow, not in an anxious way, but in a gentle, persistent way. Your cat is maintaining visual contact and proximity because it does not want the social bond to stay broken. This following behavior is your cat's way of saying it wants to be part of your world again, fully integrated back into the daily routine and relationship you share. It is important to understand that cats read our responses to these apology behaviors very carefully. When your cat offers an apology signal and you respond with gentleness, a soft voice, or reciprocal affection, you are completing the reconciliation cycle. You are telling your cat that the bond is restored and everything is okay between you. But if you ignore these signals or continue to be cold, your cat will notice. It might try harder with more intense apology behaviors, or in some cases, it might withdraw and become more distant. The way you respond shapes whether your cat feels safe offering apologies in the future. Not all cats apologize in the same way or with the same intensity. Personality plays a huge role. A confident, outgoing cat might approach you directly with head bumps and loud purring. A shy or anxious cat might apologize from a distance with slow blinks and soft vocalizations before daring to come closer. Understanding your individual cat's personality helps you recognize its unique apology language. Some cats are verbose apologizers who use multiple signals, while others are minimalist, offering just one or two subtle gestures. The context of the conflict also matters. If you accidentally hurt your cat, the apology might come from you, not the cat. But interestingly, cats seem to understand when we are sorry too. If you step on a tail and immediately speak softly and offer gentle touch, your cat will often respond with reassurance behaviors like purring or head rubbing, essentially accepting your apology. This two-way communication shows just how sophisticated the cat-human bond really is. It is not one-sided. It is a genuine social relationship with give and take, conflict and repair, just like relationships between humans. Some people wonder whether cats actually understand that they did something wrong, or if they are just responding to your emotional state. The truth is probably somewhere in between. Cats are brilliant at reading human body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice. They absolutely know when you are upset. Whether they connect your upset state to their specific action depends on timing. If you react immediately when your cat scratches the furniture, your cat makes that connection. But if you get angry an hour later, your cat has no idea why you are upset. So the apology might be more about sensing your negative emotion and wanting to restore peace, rather than guilt about a specific action. But does that distinction really matter? The important thing is that your cat cares enough about the relationship with you to try to repair it when things feel wrong. That is what the apology behaviors are really showing. Your cat values the bond and wants harmony restored. This is why punishment and anger rarely work with cats. Cats do not respond to punishment the way dogs do. If you stay angry or punish a cat harshly, the cat does not learn not to do the behavior. Instead, the cat learns that you are unpredictable and potentially dangerous, which damages trust and makes future apologies less likely. Positive reinforcement and gentle redirection work far better with cats. When your cat does something you do not like, interrupt the behavior calmly, redirect to something appropriate, and reward that. This approach maintains the bond and teaches much more effectively. Recognizing and accepting your cat's apology behaviors strengthens your relationship dramatically. It shows your cat that conflict does not mean permanent disconnection, that repair is always possible, and that you are a safe, reliable presence in its life. Over time, this creates a resilient bond. Your cat learns that even when mistakes happen or tensions rise, the relationship will survive and return to harmony. This security makes your cat more confident, more affectionate, and more willing to communicate openly with you. It also reduces stress for both of you. Knowing that you can repair conflicts quickly and effectively means neither of you has to carry that tension for long. The relationship stays healthy and balanced. Pay attention the next time you have a moment of conflict with your cat. Watch for those slow blinks, the gentle head bumps, the soft trills and purrs. Notice how your cat positions itself, how it moves toward you, how it tries to bridge the gap that the conflict created. You will start to see a whole conversation happening that you might have missed before. And when you see those signals, respond with warmth. A gentle voice, a soft touch, even your own slow blink back. These responses tell your cat that you receive its apology, that you value the relationship too, and that everything is okay between you both. This mutual understanding and communication is what transforms a cat from a pet into a true companion. It is what builds that deep, trusting bond that makes living with cats so rewarding. Your cat is not just a creature sharing your space. Your cat is a family member who cares about your relationship and actively works to maintain it. Understanding cat apologies is really about understanding cat love. Because choosing to reconnect after conflict, choosing vulnerability and trust after tension, that is love in action. That is your cat showing you every single day that you matter, that the bond you share is precious, and that it is worth protecting and repairing. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe for more videos like this.